last year we came down was a conference in Waterville.
Yeah. Yep.
That was an awesome trip.
Yep.
So I got my Guardian thing from last year, plus I got a pen, plus I got my leadership.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, so I'll be on the board. Now I'm on the board of SUFU.
You're on the board. Congratulations.
Yes.
All right. So does this feel pretty comfortable?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Well, thank you so much. I'm excited to meet you. I'm Lucas Cuellar, and we're here to talk about you getting your guardianship back, right?
No, I never had my Guardian before this. I had a hard time getting it. Took me a long time to get my guardianship. It was not easy.
Do you remember when you first got a guardian?
My mom was my guardian, and my brother Brian was my guardian, but they both passed away. So that's why I'm my own guardian. My sister-in-law couldn't do it, so now here I am. I was on Zoom that day. I couldn't go to the course, so I went through that.
And did you do anything like supported decision making?
Yes.
Can you tell me about how you use supported decision making?
Learning how to be on the SUFU with people with disabilities rights.
And
one of my friends on the SUFU on the board got helped me with it.
how did they help you?
Encouraged me to get my own guardian.
And what was the process like?
It was okay.
You said it took a long time, right?
Yeah, it did.
Can you kind of tell me the story? What happened? And I can ask a different question. Sorry.
No, sorry.
So you said you always had a guardian, right?
Yes, I did.
Okay. And then how did it happen that you don't have one anymore?
It was not easy to get it.
What did you have to do?
Paperwork. I had to get my paperwork. Got in mail. I'm my own guardian. So it's not easy to make your own decisions when you're your own guardian. Sometimes I even my own guardian, I even have to ask questions myself. I don't always know the answers.
Yeah. When you need help or support, who helps you?
My standard living people where I live.
And what kind of things are what kind of things do you ask them?
A lot of stuff.
Can you give me an example?
Like help them Denny's want to help with supper. I help feed the dogs. I clean my room, clean my bathroom.
Okay.
And I help bring the trash cans up.
How do you think your life is different now that you don't have a guardian?
I got used to it. It took me a long time to get used to it.
Do you think it's good?
Yeah.
And I heard you just now kind of tell Kyle about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So is it exciting?
Yes, it is. I was so happy when I got it. I used my hands.
Did you have to go to court?
I was on Zoom. We were gonna go on court, but we did it on Zoom. But I can't remember the judge's name was.
That's okay. And did you have a lawyer to go with you to court?
I did it at home.
Did you have a lawyer help you with the process?
Mary Green, the FTC helped me for people with disability. She helped me a lot. She's here today, by the way.
I saw her. Is there anything else you want us to know about getting rid of the guardianship?
No.
No? Okay.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Do you want to share some things that Mary Greens helped you with?
She helped me with paperwork and stuff.
Did-
She helped me to learn more about my rights with my guardian.
What are some of the rights that she helped you learn about?
Like budgeting, learn how to do budgeting better. I have a hard time with that.
Me too.
I like to spend money. That's my problem. As soon as I get money, I spend it. I gotta learn to save it.
Yep.
That's my problem.
I hear you.
It's my fault in a way because I like to spend it. But nobody else's fault but my own.
Show me somebody who doesn't like to spend their money. Anything else you can? Well, sorry. Let me back up. I'm sorry. So, do you remember when you first got a guardian?
No, I don't.
Did you ever go to court before?
Yes, I have.
Was it about the guardianship?
No, it was something else when I was younger.
Okay, gotcha.
That's something else.
That's okay. And how old were you when you didn't have a guardian anymore?
I don't remember, but I was just a kid.
You were what kind of decisions do you get to make now that you didn't before?
A lot of decisions on my own that I never made.
Is it exciting?
Yes, it is.
Can you give me an example of a decision that you made on your own?
I make a lot of decisions about going places. If I want to go places, I don't have to. I don't want to. It's up to me.
Before?
Yeah,
Who was it up to before?
it was me.
And if you needed help with, like, you going to the doctor and you had a question, do you feel like you got the support you need?
Yes, I do. I got my Shan Liver. She goes with me.
Do you have a supportive decision-making plan?
Not all the time till the last minute. Sometimes I forget what my appointments are.
Okay. And Rena, is there anything else you want to tell us today?
I can let you know about my balloons. I make balloons.
Okay, sure.
I make noise makers with my balloons and stretch balls.
Awesome.
And I did a talent show did a while back this month, September the 13th. I was trying to make an animal with a balloon, but I twisted it.
Oh my goodness, that's cool.
Yeah, I gotta do 2 next time.
That's awesome. Will you do me a favor and say and spell your full name for us so we don't screw it up? I can ask it a different way. Is that helpful?
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
You want my
So what's your first name?
Rena?
And how do if I was going to write it down, how would I write it?
R-E-N-A.
Awesome. And what's your last name?
Young.
And how do I spell that?
Y-O-U-N-G.
Perfect. Thank you. That's so we don't screw it up if we have to write it somewhere. Okay. I think we're good. Stacy, do you have any other questions?
The only thing because you're a leader at SUFU, right?
Yes, I am.
I would love to hear like any self-advocacy stories you have that you're really proud of, right? Have you gone to the legislature?
I'm proud of helping people with other disabilities. I'm speaking up for them because a lot of them don't like to speak up for themselves, especially people in the wheelchairs.
Can you share a time when you spoke up for yourself?
I have many times speak up for myself, a lot of times.
And if you want, just look right at me, because that would be great.
But problem is, some people don't listen when I speak up. When people are talking to me all at once, I'm like, whoa, wait a minute, I don't can talk one person at a time, especially at program.
So,
That's sometimes when I speak up too.
have you ever heard the phrase "nothing about us without us"?
What's that mean?
I was gonna ask you to tell me what that means, but but I think it's a super phrase, right? Nothing about us without us.
Oh, I didn't know that phrase.
Yeah, that's okay. That's all right. What is when somebody says what is self-advocacy? What would you say?
With people with disability with their own rights. That's what it means.
And is it important?
Yes.
How come?
Because people need more support with people with disabilities.
Awesome. Thank you. That's perfect.